In this video, I want to talk to the men in the room who feel as though they have done absolutely everything in their control to feel good enough. They've worked out every day, they've got the body. They've worked hard to get the business. They may even have millions and millions of viewers. And those areas in their lives where they didn't feel good enough, they weren't providing enough money, they didn't have the body, they've achieved all of that. Tick, tick, tick. And yet, the one person that they feel they want to be good enough with, they don't. And there's this constant, you've got this constant thing in your head. Why? I've done everything. Why do I not feel good enough with this woman? What else can I do to feel good enough with this woman? I can't think, what can I do? Right? This is for you. I want to share this with you. First of all, there's not a man on the planet that hasn't felt that I'm not good enough, irrespective of how successful they've been in life. Right? And so what usually happens with a man at the beginning, when they don't feel good enough, they use it as fuel to get good enough to all the things that they have control over. Their bodies, how much money they make, how many views they have, all the things that they can control. But God is really smart. God has a funny way of expanding you beautiful men by providing a woman right in front of you who's going to mirror, slap back in your face, the missing link, the gap, the one piece of thing that you're not good enough with, or you feel you're not good enough with. She's going to mirror that. And here's the real kicker. You can't control her. Like you could control whether you've got a six-pack, like you can control your bank balance, like you can control how many followers you have. You can't control her because she's got your heart. It's actually the other way around. It feels like she's controlling you, right? How to shift that so that it's equal, so that there's nobody controlling anybody, but it's just a mutual ground, a mutual feeling of admiration for each other, so that I'm not good enough no longer becomes even a conversation. It becomes obsolete, because every time you're with her, you feel how good you are with her, right? That's the name of the game. That's what we're aiming for. And the way we do this, men, is very similar to how you develop your six-pack, or how you build that muscle, or how you train to have, I don't know, 5, 6, 7-figure business, 8, 9, whatever it is. How you build your followers on your social media. The way you do this is through discipline, consistency, and full heart, not head, heart commitment. And I'm going to tell you to what in a minute. But I want you to really get on board with this, because otherwise you're going to have a lifetime of not feeling good enough with any woman. Because these are all wounds that we hold from being children. We may have had an upbringing that wasn't the best. Mine wasn't. And so we hold codes in our bodies, codes from our past. And so in order to shift this, just like we held codes that, runs in our family that were overweight, but yet you're walking around with a six-pack, for example, right? You can overcome any code. But it starts with a decision. It starts with you deciding that you are going to invest your time, your effort, and for some of you, some money in a mentor or a program to learn how to be emotionally connected. Because this is the missing piece. As men, you are raised to be emotionally disconnected. Women are raised to be emotionally connected. If you ask a woman what she wants most in her relationship, is connection. If you ask a man what he wants most in his relationship, it's peace. And the only way you're going to get peace is if your woman feels deeply connected to you. I'm not saying you don't want connection as well, but the highest thing for you is peace. The highest thing for her is connection. And so the way you do this, the way you create this emotional connection is you start investing in learning how to be emotionally intelligent. And that starts with the first step. What are emotions? Like, can you name what you feel and can you pinpoint where in your body you feel it? Like, did you know that we actually feel emotions in our body? They sit in our bodies. Did you know that emotions are actually energy moving through our bodies? And did you know that if you don't allow the energy to move through your body, how? By feeling it, it's going to get trapped in your body. And you're always going to have a niggly part of your body that you just can't seem to get rid of, the pain. Have you ever had like a knot in your neck or a back and your back? And it doesn't matter how you train or what you do, you just like, it's there. Or have you ever had where you've had a fight with your woman and you have the worst heartburn? You've got like a knot in your stomach and no amount of medicine can get rid of it, or a headache. You just feel heavy. These are all emotions that you're storing in your body and just holding them. And eventually they'll become toxic and you'll end up with disease. Heart disease, lung disease, cancers. And it's all down to trapped emotion, because as young men, little boys, you are told to stop crying, man up, be a man, stop making that noise. And so emotional intellect is pushed right down, especially for men. And then on top of that, we've got this compounding world of a man that has to be in his masculine, and men are being too feminine. There's a balance. What's happening now is there was a swing where men were too feminine, but immature feminine. They weren't actually feeling their feelings. They were being pleasers in response to demasculation. And now the pendulum has swung the other way, where men are being in their macho masculine, but actually it's not masculine at all. It's a false masculine. What you're being called to do right now, if you're watching this video, is to seek the balance. When do you swing into your divine masculine and your divine feminine? When do you lead with heart? When do you lead with head? Right? When do you lean back and surrender? When do you become vulnerable and actually share your feelings with your woman without fear of her leaving you or judging you or thinking you're a wuss? You'll be surprised, the right woman will actually respect you even more for being open and vulnerable. It will pull her closer to you. Why? Because she connects with the heart. So when you're opening your heart with your vulnerability, she feels closer to you. Because you've let her know she's a safe space for you. Because believe it or not, we talk a lot about women wanting to feel safe. Well, guess what? Men do too. Men want connection as well. And I feel so sorry for the men in the society today because you desperately desire it. And society has pushed it away. Well, I'm here to tell you it's safe for you to feel. I'm here to tell you it's safe for you to share. It's safe because I promise you on the other side is not somebody telling you, don't be a wuss, man up, you're an idiot. But with the right woman who has a high level of emotional intellect and understands the masculine and feminine energies, she'll hold you. Not only will she hold you, but she will respect you even more. Because you were brave enough, and it requires courage to open your heart. And this, my dear friends, is what will make you feel enough with your woman. This is the cherry on the top, the icing on the cake, is the whole bloody cake. Because without this, no amount of accolades, no amount of followers, money in the bank, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pack, whatever it is going to make you feel enough, fully. Deep connection with yourself, vulnerability with yourself, and then with your beloved is what is going to make you feel whole. Why? Because we're all born through love. And when we go back to love, we're enough. There is nothing else. Because we're all pure love. And so for some of you, this will be too woo-woo. For some of you, this will be too emotional. Come back to it when you're ready. And for some of you, this will land deep in your hearts. And if this is something you want to explore even more with me, I have an incredible program, Men Only. We go deeper. There's actually an energy healing in that will help you clear some of these trapped, stuck emotions. Or for some of you, you may want to work with me one-to-one, where we go fast and we clear the shit and we cleanse and we open your heart deeply so that you can connect within a few sessions. It's amazing how quick this work can happen when you're with the right mentor, when you can trust somebody. I've got you. And if not me, find somebody who's aligned for you. Have the best day. Take care. God bless.